The relationship between what happens in life and the Shastras is very crucial, very, very crucial, extremely crucial. And we need to learn to do this mapping. That is why learning the Shastras is good. It's good. But the thing is, people think that, oh, I have to learn Sanskrita. I say, okay, fine, go learn Sanskrita. And if they can, rattle off a few sentences with the wrong grammar in Sanskrita, they think that they've accomplished something. What have you accomplished? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then people come and ask me, right, all those things that we have, they'll say, how can I read that? I don't know what to say to that. Say, I want to keep it and read it. Okay, fine. I'll give you a copy. Go read it. Read it. Then tell me, what did you find out? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right? That's not the thing. Now, that doesn't mean that you should not read that, right? It's sort of like, okay, I'll take a step higher. Suppose you don't have a map. Okay? Rand McNally, I don't know if they still make the maps, I guess they do, but anyway. So some fellow called Rand and McNally, I don't know who the heck they were, they sat down and made the map, right? Suppose you say, why should Rand and McNally, what if Rand and McNally made mistakes? I'll make my own map. And then I'll use that map and then I'll go through life. Suppose you said that. You're not going to go anywhere. Right? What map can you do? Not even this neighborhood, right? So where are you going? Nowhere. This is the problem with people thinking that, oh, I need to read the Vedas. You need to understand the essence of the Vedas. It doesn't mean you shouldn't read the Vedas. I'm not saying that. But to think that in one lifetime, reading Vedas is good, don't get me wrong, okay? Learning Vedas is good. But to think somehow that in a few years, 5 years, 10 years, or even an entire lifetime, to think that I will study this, extract all the things, and I will use that in this life to figure out what to do is wishful thinking at best. I was going to use some stronger words. It's nothing but wishful thinking. It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. Acharya says, some of you heard him in his pravachanas. He says that, this is him talking, I'm just quoting him. He says that for me to sit here and talk for 1 hour about the Shastras, I spent 50 years to study that. It's true. It is true, right? Struggling life after life after life after life after life is no joke, right? Just like Rand McNally make the map, there are acharyas of this world who provide us what we need to know. All we have to do is use that, okay? Use that thing and not. If I were to question Rand McNally and say, how do I know that this map is correct? Maybe I should see the whole globe myself, make my own map. Okay, go ahead. You know what Rand McNally said? Okay, fine, man, go ahead. That is exactly what the Vedic Rishis are going to say. If you say that, I will learn Sanskrita, I will read the Vedas, they'll look at the say, sure, go ahead. Okay, fine, whatever. Because it's not even worth talking to you. Even the conversation is worthless. There's no point in that. And that's exactly what a Veda Rishi is going to do. Because there's no point even talking to this person. If you think about it, now, if I throw away all the Rand McNallys of this world, throw away all the maps, I'm in trouble, isn't it? That is why we need to save all these things. It doesn't mean that each one of us can pick that up and read it and all that. We need to save this. We do need to save it. We need to preserve it. There are people who can read it, and there are people who can tell you what to do. It's not just saving books, it's not just saving manuscripts. We need to save the knowledge. Saving knowledge is different from saving a manuscript, isn't it? You can save all the manuscripts you want, spend all the time and effort you want, but the knowledge has to be saved, isn't it? And that knowledge has to be carried on from generation to generation to generation. And you need to find these people. Each one of us don't have to read that, but every generation needs to have a few people, just a few people. I remember in 2005, when we were doing the Sarmola project, I think it was the BBC reporter who asked me, the BBC lady, she asked me, she said, "Why are you doing this?" Saving the Sarmola. What good is it for people? And my answer to her was that people come to us, if you take any society, it is any society, it can be England, America, it can be India, whatever, right? It used to be, once upon a time, that people would go to the scholars and ask them for guidance, and they would also get energy from them. My thing is, where will they go? They have to go somewhere too, right? Where will they get their energy and knowledge from? And they go here. So this is not meant for every person on the street.